Chapter 1. Sudan's Natural Wealth Overview. Sudan is often discussed in terms of conflict and instability, but far less attention is given to what lies beneath its land. The country is one of Africa's most resource-rich nations, with vast deposits of minerals spread across its deserts, mountains, and river regions. These natural resources have been known and used for centuries, long before modern borders existed. In recent decades, however, the global value of these minerals has increased sharply, turning Sudan into an area of growing international interest. Natural wealth alone does not guarantee prosperity, and Sudan's experience shows this clearly. While minerals can bring development, jobs, and infrastructure, they can also attract competition, exploitation, and corruption. Understanding Sudan's mineral wealth is the first step to understanding why the country plays such a significant role in regional and global politics today. This chapter sets the foundation by showing that Sudan's importance is not accidental. It is deeply connected to what the land contains and how the modern world values those resources. Chapter 2: Gold. Sudan's most valuable resource. Gold is Sudan's most important and most contested mineral. Sudan is one of Africa's largest gold producers, with mining sites spread across regions such as Darfur, the Nile Valley, and Eastern Sudan. Gold is valuable because it holds its worth even during economic crises, making it attractive to governments, investors, and private companies. In Sudan, gold mining takes both industrial and traditional forms. Many small-scale miners rely on gold for survival, while large operations often involve powerful actors. Because gold is easy to transport and sell, it can be traded informally, making regulation difficult. This creates opportunities for smuggling and loss of national revenue. Gold has the potential to support Sudan's economy, but without strong oversight, much of its value leaves the country. The struggle over gold is not just about money. It is about who controls wealth and who benefits from it. This makes gold central to both Sudan's economy and its political struggles. Chapter 3. Other key minerals and their uses beyond gold. Sudan possesses a wide range of other valuable minerals that are often overlooked. These include chromium, copper, iron, ore, manganese, zinc, and silver. Each of these minerals plays an important role in modern industry. Chromium is used in making stainless steel. Copper is essential for electricity and electronics, and iron ore is a foundation of construction and manufacturing. As the world builds more cities, infrastructure, and technology, demand for these minerals continues to rise. Sudan's land has the potential to supply some of these needs, which increases its strategic value. However, extracting these minerals requires investment, technology, and stability. Without these, resources remain untapped or are exploited inefficiently. This creates a situation where foreign companies may step in, offering development while gaining long-term control. These minerals may not receive as much attention as gold, but together they form a major reason Sudan matters in the global resource system. Chapter 4. Strategic location and global trade. Sudan's importance is not only underground, it is also geographic. The country sits at a crossroads between Africa and the Middle East and has access to the Red Sea, one of the world's most important trade routes. A large percentage of global shipping passes through nearby waters, connecting Asia, Europe, and Africa. Control or influence in this region provides economic and strategic advantages. When natural resources are combined with a key location, international interest increases even more. Countries that invest in Sudan are not only thinking about minerals, but also about trade routes, ports, and long-term regional influence. This makes Sudan part of a much larger global picture. Its land, resources, and position place it at the center of competition among powerful actors, even when this competition is not openly visible. Chapter 5. Global demand and resource competition in today's world. Natural resources are becoming harder to secure. Population growth, technological advancement, and industrial expansion have increased global demand for minerals. Countries that lack resources must rely on imports, making resource-rich nations extremely important. This creates competition, not always through direct conflict, but through economic pressure, partnerships, and influence. Sudan's minerals are part of this global competition. When demand rises, so does the desire to secure long-term access. This can lead to unequal agreements, where local benefits are limited while external actors gain the most. Resource competition is often quiet, happening through contracts and negotiations rather than headlines. Understanding this helps explain why Sudan attracts attention even when it appears unstable. In the global system, instability does not reduce value. Sometimes it increases vulnerability. Chapter 6: Weak institutions and vulnerability. Natural resources become a problem when institutions are weak. In Sudan, years of political instability, conflict, and economic challenges have reduced the government's ability to fully control and manage its resources. This creates gaps that others can exploit. Weak regulation makes it easier for illegal mining, smuggling, and unfair deals to occur. When transparency is limited, the wealth generated by minerals does not reach ordinary citizens. Instead, it often benefits a small group. This situation is sometimes described as the resource curse, where countries rich in natural resources struggle with development. Sudan's experience reflects this pattern. The problem is not the resources themselves, but the systems meant to protect and manage them. Chapter 7: Foreign involvement without direct control. Modern influence rarely looks like traditional colonization. Instead of direct takeovers, foreign involvement often comes through companies, investments, security agreements, and political alliances. In Sudan, external actors may gain access to resources through mining rights, financial support, or partnerships with powerful local figures. This type of influence is less visible, but very effective. It allows outside countries to benefit from Sudan's resources while avoiding responsibility for internal problems. This chapter explains that control today is often indirect. Understanding this shift is key to understanding why Sudan's situation is complex and difficult to resolve. Chapter 8: The future of Sudan's resources. Sudan's mineral wealth could play a major role in shaping its future. If managed fairly and transparently, these resources could support development, education, healthcare, and infrastructure. However, without stability and strong institutions, they may continue to fuel competition and conflict. The future depends on governance, accountability, and unity. Sudan's resources are neither a guarantee of success nor a cause of failure on their own. They are tools, and how they are used will determine whether they become a blessing or a burden. By understanding the forces surrounding Sudan's minerals, we gain a clearer picture of the challenges ahead and the possibilities. Sudan's story is not just about conflict or politics, and it is not simply about minerals buried beneath the ground. It is about the powerful connection between natural wealth, global demand, and human Sudan's gold and other resources have placed it on the map of international interest, but without stability and strong institutions, that attention has often brought pressure instead of progress. What happens in Sudan shows us that natural resources alone cannot build a nation. They must be protected, managed, and shared fairly to truly benefit the people. As the world's demand for minerals continues to grow, Sudan's importance will not disappear. The choices made today by leaders, institutions, and international partners will shape whether these resources become a foundation for development or a source of continued struggle. Understanding this reality is the first step toward change. Sudan's future does not depend on what it has underground, but on how its people and systems are able to control, manage, and defend what belongs to them.